Morning, guys. Preacher here. Would you like to see and hear and know something awesome? Okay, well, here we go. We're going to find mystical creatures in the Bible. A winged mystical creature, in fact. And heavenly creature that flies. I think it's pretty cool. So we're going to start off in Ezekiel chapter 10, or you can go to even read Ezekiel 1. Well, let's start off with 10. And I'm going to jump around, but y'all can read this for yourself, because that's what it's about. Okay. When the Lord told the man in linen clothing to go between the cherubim and take some burning coals from between the wheels, the man went in and stood beside one of the wheels. And one of the cherubim reached out his hands for each cherub and had beneath his wings what looked like human hands beneath his wings, and took some live coals from the flames between the cherubim and put them into the hands of the man in linen clothed, who took them and went out. Now, I'm going to say something a little crazy that some people would think, what? I think the man in the linen clothing, I believe to be Jesus. Yeah. Each of the four cherubim had a wheel beside him. Let's see. Each had a second wheel crosswise within, sparkled with something. I have a hard time reading sometimes. Giving off a greenish yellow glow. That's interesting. Let's see. Let's jump here. Like I said, y'all can read this for yourself. I'm just skipping around here, trying to find the most interesting parts, because I'm going to come to a part about David here in a little bit. In Psalms, mind you. Let's see. When the cherubim stood still, so did the wheels, for the spirit of the cherubim was in the wheels. Then the glory of the Lord moved from the door of the temple and stood above the cherubim. And as I watched, the cherubim flew with their wheels beside them to the east gate of the temple, and the glory of the God of the Israel was above them. Y'all catch all that? Winged creatures and a wheel within a wheel. It sounds alien in a way, if you think about it. Because if you look up the cherubim and Google it and then hit image, people have drawn all kinds of stuff of what they think it looked like. And it's pretty fascinating if you look and see. Okay, now, like I said, Ezekiel 1 and Ezekiel 10, you can find that. Now, let's go to Genesis. What? Yeah, Genesis. In the beginning. Let's go to Genesis chapter 3. Come on. I thought I had it marked. Okay, chapter 3, verse 24. When God kicked Adam and Eve out of the garden, Thus God has expelled them and placed mighty cherubims. Hello? Some people say, some translations say angels, but it's cherubim. Again, a winged heavenly creature. At the east of the Garden of Eden, with a flaming sword to guard the entrance of the tree of life. Surprise. Okay, now, you want to get something very fascinating? It'll blow. I'm like, what? Let's go to Psalms 18. Okay, I'm going to start from verse 6. In my distress, this is from David now, I screamed to the Lord for his help, and he heard me from heaven. My cry reached his ears. Then the earth rocked and reeled, and the mountains shook and trembled. How they quaked! For he was angry. Fierce flames leaped from his mouth, and setting fire to the earth, smoke blew from his nostrils. He bent the heavens down and came to my defense. Okay? Now, what did David see? Okay? Think about it. Here's the next thing that David wrote. Mounted on the cherubim, he sped swiftly to my aid with the wings of wind. Think about that. What did David see? He saw God riding on the cherubim, coming down from heaven to his aid. Oh, my. How awesome is that? Now, I know some people are going to probably disqualify everything that I just read, but you know what? I don't care. That is so cool. You know what? That is awesome. Not only that, could that have been Jesus riding? There's Jesus. I can show you Jesus in the Old Testament. Some people say shadows. I believe they actually saw Jesus, especially Abraham. Okay. And where do I get all that? I'll show you next time. Bye-bye.